Hey everyone, Val here, and I just got out of the shower. My hair is wet, so excuse the hair. It's Saturday morning, and I'm getting ready to start my day, so I thought I'd sit here and give you the fitness update for this week. I weighed myself this morning, and I was at 184.6, which means I have a loss of 3.2 pounds. I lost the 3 pounds I gained last week are back off, plus an extra 0.2 pounds. So I'm very happy with that. I did adjust what I was eating for the week, and took the peanuts out, and I took the homemade yogurt and oatmeal out, and I went back to the store-bought yogurt that had only 70 calories in it, the Carb Master yogurt from Kroger's. So I don't know if that was it or if I just had a water gain last week or something. But anyway, I got the three pounds back off. I'm very happy with that. And I am still tracking with MyFitnessPal, the app on my phone. And I'm still tracking my calories, which seems to be working. I'm conscious of what I'm putting in my mouth, and I'm trying to stay on lower calories. So I'm going to continue with doing that. I haven't been doing a lot of walking because I've been doing a lot of cleaning instead. So I think with running a steam cleaner on my floors and painting and putting up decorations and staying very, very busy, I'm still burning some calories doing that. So that's what I need to be doing right now, getting my house fixed up. We have a couple of parties. We have one this weekend with the grandkids and the kids. They're coming over for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I'm going to spend my day today cooking and cleaning and getting ready for our party after church tomorrow. And I'll take some video of that because it should be fun. We're going to be doing some crafts and having our Thanksgiving dinner because both Steve and I will be out of town at different locations, but out of town next for Thanksgiving next week. I'll be having Thanksgiving with my family, and Steve will be having Thanksgiving with his family. So I have a few more days off than he does. So I thought today I would talk about, from MyFitnessPal, they send me the emails to give me some fitness tips, and today's fitness tip is 50 ways to walk more. And I thought this was pretty fun article. So I'm just going to kind of list the 50 ways to walk more, and you might get an idea and say, yeah, why wasn't I doing that? So number one, plan a walking meeting. So if you're at work or you're meeting somebody, plan it to be a walking meeting instead of a sit down in a conference room kind of meeting. Walk one way to your destination and then take a bus or a cab or an Uber or something home. Make your next coffee date close to the park and walk with your drinks. You get fresh air, hopefully, if it's not snowing or something. But even if it's snowing, you still get fresh air. Enjoy the snow. Take a walk in the snow. But yeah, if you're going out for coffee, which I'm not one to go out for coffee. I'm not a kind of Starbucks person. I do enjoy a Starbucks from time to time, but not very often. And but I'm not one to stop and get coffee every morning or anything. So, but it does say you can do that. Take a coffee break close to the park. Park your car a few blocks away from where you drop off your kids at school, then walk them to school. The bonus to that is your kids get out and do some walking too. So as long as people are careful, there's so many children getting hit nowadays, so you really have to be careful with having your kids on the streets if it's a busy street. Play I Spy while walking with your kids. Maybe that, I don't know, play I spy while walking with your kids. I guess maybe if they spy something, you have to go and touch it or something. I don't know. That'll get some extra steps in there. Organize a scavenger hunt. That would be fun. It's kind of like doing a Easter egg hunt at Easter time or something. You hide stuff and then you run around trying to find it. Either in your house, you can do that in your house, or you can do that outside. That would be fun. My grandsons love scavenger hunts. They used to ask me to do them for them all the time. They loved trying to figure out the clues and run around and find the prize. So we haven't done that in probably a year or so, but they used to ask me to do that all the time. Number 7, walk to work. For me, that would be hard, because that would probably be a couple hours walk. Cause, well, actually more than that, because I actually work out of my car. So yeah, walking to work would not be an option for me. Park your car a few blocks or parking garages away from your workspace. For me, that doesn't work either, because we actually have a parking area at my office, and you have to have a designated spot to park. You can't just park wherever you want on our street. Get off one stop early on the bus or subway. Again, that doesn't apply to me because we don't have subways where I am, and I don't ride the bus. I have to have a car because my job requires a car. Shop more often for groceries. Fresher food is a bonus. For me, if I'm shopping more often for groceries, means I have to take more stops to the grocery store. I don't have that many hours in a day, so that again would not work for me. I do one grocery shopping trip a week, and that's as much as I do. I don't go out during the week unless it's an emergency. We need something, but I try not to get us into an emergency situation where we run out of something. We try to plan ahead on our food and stuff. So if that works for you, if you have a grocery store near you and you don't mind walking to the grocery store or something like that to get a few extra steps in, that's great. For me, with my work schedule and stuff, going to the store more than once a week doesn't work for me. Walk around the farmer's market once before going to your usual vendor. I don't go to farmers markets very often either, so I may go once or twice a year. Organize a walking group. You'll spend time with friends without food or drink. And I did, meet up with a friend one time to walk. Sometimes it's hard to get a group together, or even one friend together to walk. That sometimes gets challenging. But if you are in a community that people like to walk, and it would be more encouraging if you had somebody walking with you and encouraging you to get out and walk in those days when you just don't feel like walking. They could push you to take the walk that you may not have done if you were walking by yourself. So that could be a good thing to do. It helps with my sisters on Skype when I walk, because they're calling me and saying, let's take a walk, and we walk on treadmills together. So and it gives us time together. We haven't done that, sorry to say, in over a month, I think. But it did keep me motivated. We need to get back into doing that now that the weather's getting cold. Choose your favorite song and count how many steps it takes to walk the duration of that song. It almost feels like dancing. I don't much play the radio at home, but yeah, sometimes I do when I'm cooking and I have to wait for water to boil or something. I'll walk around the living room. Our house kind of loops, so I'll do a few loops in the house while I'm waiting for something to cook, or if something has like 2 minutes left on the timer to cook, I'll walk around until the food is done cooking. So that is one way that I do it while I'm preparing food sometimes. Go sightseeing in your hometown. Make a book club, an audio book club, and read the book while walking. That sounds like a good idea. Forage for wild food outdoors. There's a lot of edible plants. If you do your research, just think You're getting free nutrients straight from Mother Nature. That's a good idea. I don't know that I trust myself to know which plant is edible and which one is not. Volunteer at a local farm or community garden. That's awesome to get exercise, to be walking around getting outdoors. Volunteer to help with childcare in your local church, synagogue, mosque, or other community centers. That also, if you're chasing children around, you know you're getting exercise. So any volunteer work with children, you know you're going to get some exercise. Help your city or beach cleanup. Anytime you're outside, picking up trash, that kind of things, it makes your community cleaner, plus you get the bonus steps. So that's a good idea too. Walk your dog. I don't have a dog. That wouldn't work for me. So take a cooking class. That you're up on your feet, you're walking around. Like I said, when I'm cooking, I'm doing a lot of walking because I'm waiting for stuff to boil, or I'm waiting for something to get done in the oven or something. So a cooking class would be good, except for if you're cooking sweets and then you end up eating everything on the plate when you're finished. Take a walking meditation instead of sitting for a clear mind and a slower paced life. I do, when I'm walking on the treadmill sometimes, it's good for meditation. It's a good way to meditate. Sign up for a 10K or plan to walk it. If somebody else is running a 5K or a 10K, sign up and walk it walk it. Get out, get some exercise. All right, so that was the first 25. I hope some of those were good, and some of those will inspire you to get out and do some walking. I think I'm going to leave it at 25. There's a lot of good tips in here. So anyway, thank you for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Let me know how you're doing with your weight loss plan this week. And I will catch you on the next video. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye now.